Okay, I want to bring in a little bit more detail with some of this, but I don't want it to apply to my entire picture. Same thing with my face. If I go over here, I'd like to bring in a little bit more detail so I can see some color in the eyes. So what I'm going to do is, after this background is duplicated here, I'm going to go into the background layer. I'm going to grab my lasso tool. This is the first way we're going to make selections. First of all, I just draw around here in this layer. You always have to make sure of the layer that you're in. So I've just selected an eye out of here. So any changes that I make are going to apply to the area that I have selected. If I want to select more area, I hold the Shift key down, just like before when I want to add. Notice when I hold the Shift key down, the little plus sign pops up. That's because I'm adding to my selection. If I wanted to subtract away from a selection, I press the Option key, and you can see a little X pops up. So if I were to circle here, it would take away some of that. I hold my Shift, it'll add it back in. Actually, I want to be very careful about what I'm doing. I want to select just my eyes. I'm going to hold the Shift key down and select just here. And I think that's it. So I'm going to, after I've made that selection, I'm going to go into my filter and filter gallery, and it shows my selection here. I want to be on the stamp tool. I want my smoothness to be 1. If it's not, they just sort of look like blurs. Smoothness 1, and here's the light dark balance. I just want to see what it looks like. I want to be able to get in some of the color in my eye. So I'm going to pull it down to about a 2 and hit OK, and then I can see what it looks like. Here's before and after. I kind of like the after. I want to be able to see these eyes a little bit better. To unselect a selection, you hit Command D and it'll undo. Do the same thing over here with the banana. I want to, in this case, I'm going to make a selection. I just want to select just the banana portion. So I just got my magic wand tool, and if the magic wand sees most of all one type of pixel, it'll select that all out. But I want to add to my selection because I want these black parts to be in there as well. And as you can see, I don't know if you can, it's sort of selected around them. So I'm going to add, I can add any type of selection tools. I can sort of go in here and add to them. So I'm going to very carefully add all of this. I'm going to add all of this. I want all of those spots to be in there. Oops. I guess I'm going to leave the tip of the banana the way it is. I'm just scrolling with my mouse. Okay, Command minus. So I've got this selection made. Oops. But notice I'm in my threshold. I don't want to do that. I want to be in my background copy when I do this. Now I'm going to go up to Filter, Filter Gallery, and you notice it's bringing out the details in there. I'm going to see what it looks like if I, bring in a little bit more, probably right about there. So depending upon what object you're working with, you want to bring in more or less of something. Click OK, and Command D to unselect. Okay. And that's how I bring out some of the details then. Next I'm going to add color.